They probably got about 1 million tweets, and they're not seeing man's.
You guys are terrible hosts, man.
They ain't paying attention to that.
Man. Jeez.
No, it's just that we're just starting right now.
Did you say you don't drink?
Huh? I'm good with my water.
You sure?
But I don't know about football, so I can't really engage with you lot.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Do you want some drink?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
You sure?
Nah,
I'm good. I'm absolutely fine.
Yo, Ron, good one today.
bro,
I'm
telling you.
Oh, we're not gonna get straight into that. We'll see how everyone's doing. You get me?
I'm worried for him.
Yeah.
For me.
So am I.
Your energy when you came in.
I'm probably worried about for you more than anybody else here.
Bro, she read your energy.
See that?
So can I? Have I got permission to misbehave, fam?
Yeah, of course.
Just be you, bro.
Be you.
All right.
Come on, bro.
No manners now.
All right, cool.
No manners.
All right, cool. Yeah, man. Obviously, them man there's in the building. Hashtag DMD podcast. Myself, Smokes.
Come on, big Roms, you can't even clown.
And you can call me Ike.
That's the bad. Wait, do that again.
Man, nearly bit his lip, you know, man. Wrong punch, kiki. No, what? You're not used to that one day. He's changed it up again.
Again.
What do you mean? I said that last week.
He wasn't here last
week.
week.
He don't know.
Oh, okay.
Guy, bro, it's on me already.
No, I don't know. I'm asking, innit? Because I like the other one.
No.
Yeah, so did I, fam. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, is it again? And it's Ike, girl's type.
Yeah, but I told him, fam. Bro, the next
Man's
t-shirt, that
laughing,
should be the
like I'm
back
a joke
of your...
man, bro.
That should be the back of your
I'm not doing
t-shirt.
that. That's a myth.
No, I
bro.
liked it.
I liked it as well.
You know what it is?
It's corny, man.
It's only corny because it's the way you're saying it, fam.
Yeah.
If you
feel
just
like
said
it's
it on a casual thing, it would have just, it rose, fam.
No, I'm good.
Just say, yeah, alright, your girl's type on paper. You get me? Quickly. But you're on some Ike, your girl's type.
You know, hold on. Are we gonna cover this every fucking intro, bro? Every single time we start the podcast, we're covering this. Hey,
Bro.
Hey, you man need to move on and get over it, man.
Don't kill man today, man. But anyway, hashtag DMD podcast. Obviously, dmdlive.co.uk. If you want to hit us up with the dilemmas, any topics, any questions, bangers of the weeks, all of that. Obviously, at DMD podcast across all social media, YouTube, all of that. Boom, you get me? Monday, obviously, the podcast comes out. Wednesday, the YouTube comes out. All of that. Boom. So, yeah, we got a lovely guest in the building today. For me personally.
You notice how you didn't say special, but yeah, lovely.
Yeah, lovely guest, isn't it? This is like family friend of mine. You get me?
Nah, I'm on one. I'm telling you.
Your energy is different today. So obviously, we got my good family friend in there, Louise. How you doing?
I'm good. Also known as a hermatologist.
Hermatologist. Yeah, I couldn't. You know what? I couldn't say that, so I'm glad you said it.
Yeah.
What's the definition?
Yeah.
A hermatologist is the concept of a hermit. Do you know what a hermit is?
I know what a hermit is.
No.
A hermit crab.
I don't know.
Hermit crab.
So there's a hermit crab, right? Goes with inside itself, goes in its shell, and then there's also hermits that like live in caves, right? Mm-hmm. So they kind of go on spiritual journey.
Bring the mic a bit closer.
Develop a lot of wisdom. Go inside yourself, and then come out and just share your wisdom. And I also studying to be a psychologist, get my doctorate. So I am the hermatologist.
Got you.
Yeah.
Are you an
Sick,
introvert?
yeah.
Are you an introvert?
Combo, yeah. I can be extra when I want to.
Which one do you feel like you kind of dabble with, like longest?
Definitely intro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you get your energy just by being by yourself and that.
Yep.
Nice.
I just explain to the people what's extrovert and introvert, just for the people that because there's people out there
Just
that
for
don't
smoke.
actually know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what they want to try and
So-
make it like we all don't know. We don't know, bro. But go first.
Introvert, you're inside yourself, right?
Yeah.
So you're just more comfortable being on your own, or you're just inside yourself. You're more internal. You think about things internally. You internalize all your emotions. More emotional.
What I'm saying, bro.
I'm pissed
You got
off,
something to
what's
say,
up, bro?
bro?
I'm just seeing you pour the drink, bro.
Yeah,
What's
but
wrong,
you look
bro?
like you got a comment to say.
No,
fam.
I'm just
Alright,
saying,
cool,
innit?
cool,
Like-
say that, say-
Why
sorry,
is the drink matching Smokes' outfit as well? Like,
Come on, bro. You get me?
What is in that? I wonder.
What's in
You
this?
know what? That's a very good
What is
question.
in that?
What
You
is
look,
in
hold
that?
on, you lot are going off
But man,
topic.
I
She
just-
never finished.
Roms, pass that.
Yeah.
Pass
You were
on
saying,
cover,
you was
RCA.
hold on, you was explaining.
Yeah, and- Extrovert is the opposite to that. So you benefit more from being with others in a group. Do you know what I mean? Other people kind of lift you up. You get your energy from other people more than you would yourself, I say.
Sick.
Or love a crowd.
Alright, so what exactly are you here for today? We're not going to get straight into it. We'll just let the people know so they can prepare. Halfway through the show, we're going to get into what?
Okay, I am a psychic medium. I don't even know where I'm looking because there's bare...
Your camera is that one.
I'm over there, okay. So I'm a psychic medium, so I can connect with people's passed on loved ones, get messages from them. Yeah.
Yo.
This guy.
You're nosy. You want to go all up in That's what I'm saying, man. Why are you too nosy in them, man? Oh, sorry. No, it's the drink. It's the beverage.
That's just the beginning. I might drink as well to get through this.
You know.
And I'm also a tarot card reader. So I use cards. We've got loads of cards on the table down there that we'll be pulling out, and it will give me a story, more insight into what's going on with you. Give you some insight on what's coming up for you, what situations you've been dealing with lately. Okay. So we're gonna talk about that really and look at the cards, see what's going down, see if anything wants to come through.
That's what we're gonna be getting into in a little while. So it's gonna be.
This is a bit mad.
But obviously, we just warm up the atmosphere in the building. How's everyone been this week?
I've been alright.
My last shit.
Alright, we start with Rome's last because you know what? Esther, we ain't seen you last week.
Esther.
Yeah, Esther. I ain't got time for the whole Esther ban.
Wow. That's a new level of laziness.
I lie.
New level, innit? Flipping on.
Esther, Yana.
3 more letters.
What did I do last week? What did I do? What did I tell you? Why did I tell you? What did I say I was doing?
I think you had a wedding event or something.
Yeah,
or family
No,
event.
it wasn't actually. It was some family event thing.
Okay.
So I had to, one of them ones where you just have to be present.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you don't hear the end of it.
Bro, you have to turn up to family events sometimes, especially after a Saturday. You might have been out. You might have been out. You get me, or it's a problem.
I got firm roots in my household, man.
Oh my days.
Must be the plants.
This guy's an idiot. Yeah.
And he ain't even drinking.
I like that man drinking. I got a drink here though. Still, man's wavy. What are you saying, Ike's?
No, I'm good. I'm still doing my intermittent fasting to get it, so no alcohol for me still.
Oh yeah, you're doing the fasting thing, innit? How's that going?
It's hard,
like no food as well?
No food. Only thing I consume is water.
So what is it like? Just a detox?
You could say that, but it's bare technical in it. But it's basically to help manage insulin resistance in it, and that's to do with like how your body stores fat and all of that sort of stuff. So it's combined with like how you're training. Anyway. Yeah, exactly. So
like what but are we not meant to do that in summer? I think that's why. No, because
it's not
in
a
the
seasonal
summer
thing, bro.
Huh?
It's not a seasonal
No,
thing.
because I heard basically in the like obviously winter time you eat, boom, 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 it's cold, whatever. But summertime you're not meant to keep banging
Bro,
food.
we're not bears.
Huh?
We're not bears.
What do you mean?
It sounds like hibernating, bro.
No, it's not hibernating, but they say summertime, we're only meant to drink a lot of fluid and stuff like that. You're not meant to pack your body with food because when it comes winter time now, you've exhausted your body. So that's why people become sick on that all the time. Bro, you could Google it, fam. I'm trying to rub
But it depends though, innit? Like for example, I know it like in Africa, summertime is obviously it's always summertime, innit? So they're always packing food. But that's because different. It's hot, so they can burn that. Whereas in this country, it's not as hot. So you shouldn't really be eating like you'd eat in a hot climate.
Yes, this is my point. So that's why they say, especially here, because come in winter time, if you've not basically revived your whatever you call it, sorted your body by winter, you're fucked. And that's why everyone gets colds. That's why I don't really get colds. And
I don't get cold either.
Yeah, I'm cool.
You don't get colds, Mox?
No, not colds, like sick. Oh. Yeah, no, obviously I get cold, fam. I'm skinny, fam. I'm always cold. Maybe we're heating up a run through summer as well.
Skeleton shit. Oh, this guy's eating.
What are you saying though, Rose? Actually, forget you. You're last. Louise, how's your week been?
Calm, productive. Had a few clients. I go uni full time, so
how was you at uni?
Study psychology.
Yeah.
What year are you in?
Last year, dissertation year.
Ooh, how many words?
9,000.
That's not too bad.
Is that a lot?
Yeah, that's all right.
Wait, did you say doctor or master? Sorry.
I'm in my undergraduate now.
Oh, undergraduate. Okay.
Then I'm going on to masters and doctorate after. Yeah.
9,000 words sounds a lot.
Been there, boy.
Nah, that's all right, man.
What do you mean that's all right?
9,000 is all right. It's all right. When you're doing your postgraduate, that's like 22.
So 9,000 words is literally every word count. How do you know?
Mine was only 15,000 when I did my masters.
Only 15,000, but what's this thousands, man? Like for me, it's one page.
Oh my.
One page is like what? That's 1,000.
Is it?
Well,
no.
And the size of your writing.
Actually,
but you're typing though, innit? I don't know.
500 each side, isn't it?
It's 500 a page then, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know, boy.
On average.
Yeah.
Yeah, on average, 500 each side.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's excluding your appendices and that.
True. Yeah.
Now that's a lot of writing, you know.
Yep.
So Rome, let's get into you now.
It's good.
No, it's good, obviously, for practicing for writing and that. I never really done that. But how do you know? Oh, you know by pages. That's how you clock. Because I've always, when people say 9,000 words, 15,000, I've never understood. How do you know that you've written?
Computer tells you.
Word count.
Oh no, but I'm saying before computer. Because back in the day, we didn't really use computers. Computers is like a new thing. Yeah. So when man was doing coursework, and they're like, yo, 5,000 word coursework, boom, boom, boom.
That's a good question, actually. I don't know.
You get what I'm saying? How did man really know back then?
That is true. So
no one's counting word for word, isn't it? So.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like you just have to average. But you're saying if it's 500 or what, then you probably just average it by the page.
Yeah, true.
Which would make sense still. So Rome's.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, fam. How you?
You came in with a different energy, bro.
Different energy, bro. You get man. You know, man coming with a different energy, and man ain't heard from you for a couple hours.
In life, the devil just tempts you too much, fam.
Yeah, because obviously I was sleeping. You phoned me. Then I've seen the group. Then I'm phoning you. My phone's off. I'm all up into the studio. I'm calling your phone.
Mysterious ways, fam. Like it just shows you things that you think, right? Why are you even showing me these things, knowing that I'm capable of doing certain things? Like, so why would you bring this to me? But
test of character, innit?
That's what I think it is, innit? And my character was tested today. Still, if I'm honest.
Turned over.
But your hair, so you passed it.
Yeah.
Well, good.
He did it, but yeah.
This guy, you know.
But yeah.
Don't worry, man. What?
I'm happy to be here and see you lot, man. Trust me. It's making my days.
Likewise, man.
Man's happy the whole team's here, man. It's good.
It's true, actually.
But anyway, yeah, man. All right, what's relevant that's been going on? Do you keep up with what's going on in the news or no? Don't really care. Not news, but
yeah.
Just stuff.
Depends though.
I think we might just start with like more rest in peace to all the 39 people that, you know, was in the refrigerating
in the truck.
The truck.
Yeah. Someone's been charged for manslaughter now.
Yeah.
The driver.
What?
So, but what?
I don't watch that much news, to be honest.
Basically,
in Essex,
and I'm not on social media.
There was someone transporting dead bodies.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think they were dead bodies. I think they were alive, but they died on the way or in there, innit?
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Trafficking
people.
People.
Oh. I think it was like 9 women and the rest are all men or something like that.
That's mad.
Oh, he was knowingly trafficking people.
It must be, but
like, you know, sometimes at the border, certain men will just jump on the trucks in it and try and hide in certain places.
But you think 39 people are gonna jump in that truck and he don't know?
I think it was knowingly.
He knew.
But sometimes what they do, they just cut the side a little bit and everyone goes in.
I don't think it was one of those trucks. It was a proper sealed one, innit? I don't think it was the ones where you open up. Yeah, it was like a van, like not a van, lorry, but like the refrigerated lorries. So you wouldn't have the
39. So what died of what? Cold?
Yeah, suffocation, they said, and cold, innit? If they're in a refrigerator, but why are you putting 39 people in a refrigerator, fam?
You know the thing is,
cool laughing.
No,
oh my
this is why it's what do you call it? It's important, isn't it, to be kind of appreciative of where you are, innit? Because certain people are doing a madness just to try and
get into the UK,
and do certain, and just try and better themselves and, you know, help their families and stuff.
But you remember, it's an underground market, innit? There are people who actually pay to traffic. And to be, you know, transported across.
Yeah.
But him being, come on, man, you can't fling people in a refrigerator.
Bro, by any means for some people, you know.
Yeah, man.
By any means.
Some man are getting in there by a suitcase, cuz.
Where was it? I think in a plane or something, he was caught in the...
wheel. Yeah.
This is what I'm saying.
I remember that still.
But then things like that is mad. Like, don't you know, you're not going to get the same aircon or the same thing as people inside of a plane. So obviously he died in the air, innit?
Better. They don't know. As far as he's concerned, he's going to jump on, hold on for 6 hours and land in a better place.
Because he could have been going through worse in his country.
Do you know what by any means means? By any means.
What? Bro, he landed near Heathrow, innit? In someone's back garden.
I have no idea.
Yeah, because the wheel...
No, he fell off.
Yeah, the wheel opened. No, the wheel opened. When the wheel opened and it was ready to land, he dropped out. He was already dead, but he still landed in a better place.
Sad. This guy.
What? No, you lot said that. Gosh, man, what's wrong with you lot? Fam, listen, yeah. I get that people want to get away from certain things that happen in their country, innit? War zones, but like, and I know what you're saying. They don't know any better, but that risk is a mad thing, fam. There's no way you're gonna think that you're gonna survive and at the will of a plane.
You don't know.
They think England is paradise.
Fam, they do. You
Some people think it's heaven, fam.
No, but you know what it is. In some situations, it is. Like, depending on where you're coming from, bro, this is paradise.
But when they get here, how do they survive? Because here now, once you get here, it's a money thing to survive.
Yeah, but they survive.
Do you know how much people come and it's on the welfare system straight away? and they're surviving off of that.
But are they allowed to just go on the welfare system?
I don't know, but sometimes they get help like that, and it's a better setup than what they've got back home. Because back home, they might not. They're probably just running from bombs or something.
Wars, yeah, it's wars.
Get me?
See here, at least you have like homeless shelters and all this. Kind of
all them sort of things.
I'm just thinking. I know there's certain people that really go through tough life. Like if it's wars countries like
Syria and them.
Then I get that. But if you're coming from other places, that there might be opportunities. Here's not the place.
Like where?
They don't know that though. That's the thing. It's only when they get in, they start to familiarize with themselves with, how things are here. They start to realize, right, it's actually more difficult than we thought it was.
Let's fly back.
All they know is what they see on TV.
What are your thoughts on it? What do you think?
I think their perspective is totally different to ours. I'm assuming majority of us have all grown here. Yeah. So it's a situation of kind of, this is their life now and they love it. Like when I talk to other people from different countries and we have a little debate, majority of the thing is like, this is much better life than what I would have. Education's great here. And then I'm sure our perspective on education here is like, oh, really?
I don't think the education is great, but the fact that it's free.
No, the education. Do you know what it is? It's relative, isn't it? For example, where you live and what you have access to, education is different.
Okay.
You understand? Like, I think that's what it is. It's not bad. I think it just, in some areas,
I think the education system in the paying way is good, because when you go to third world countries, a lot of them got to pay to get to school, and
you got to pay.
When a lot of people are not got a good finance out of in a different country, it's hard for them to even get to school. Whereas we could just walk to school.
Another thing you said, Louise, is perspective as well, because you got to think about it like this. Some people come from poorer countries or other countries, and they value their education here, innit? But because we're born here, we live here, we're beyond that. We look at what's within the education. So we're more concerned about what we learn in the curriculum and stuff like that. They just want to come and learn here because it's valued more back home than the education system that they might have set up over there, if that makes sense. So it's perspective.
I hear that, man. But man, shout out them people, man. It's sad, you never want to see that still. And it looked like my man's like he might as well be like a mass murderer, fam. Man, like Jason.
Only if he knew.
Halloween.
Jason.
Well, I feel like he knew.
If he knew, then yeah.
Because if they've given him manslaughter, what's manslaughter? Manslaughter is like
when you basically cause
it's not
someone to die.
It wasn't
intentional. Yeah. But you put them in there.
But he knew he was probably getting paid on the side, bro.
You know what it is?
It's a black market, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes what it is as well is that, like, if it's a ring, right, like a proper criminal organization, then they might have something on the driver and say, listen, you got to take these people across the border, innit?
Like a drug thing as well.
You know,
like, it's your risk. And if you're going to jail, that makes sense.
Maybe the driver knew about it, but he had no choice.
Or they could have offered him money that he couldn't refuse, because my man's probably thinking, I got bills and they've offered me a couple of grand. If I just all I got to do is take from A to B and then my job's done.
A couple of grand.
Maybe, bruv, it could be
relative,
a lot.
man.
It's relative. You don't know what. You don't know.
$1 million to certain people,
It's true.
What? Just because you're rich,
relative,
everyone's rich like
you,
think
about Smokes. Think about this year. This is his day job, innit? So he's thinking, I do this drive all the time anyway.
Lorry drivers get pee, you know.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but this one time, the only difference is he's got people in the back.
Yeah.
And he's probably thinking, I'm not going to do the regular checks or these extra checks. It's going to be the regular checks and it's calm. But this time I'm going to get paid off of it. But obviously, because it's a ring, criminal activity, whatever, maybe there was a tip off or something. The one time they do checks is the one time he's got people in the back of the van. Do you get me? All them thousands of pounds he was going to get. He's thinking, man, that's going to sort me out for a bit.
That happens though, man.
That happens, man. Not with the checks thing, fam. Man's a bus driver, fam. They check, fam.
No, because I've watched them TV shows, when they're stopping people at borders, and there's normally those who like travel from, is it Calais to Dover or whatever, and like you see sometimes like they'll stop certain cars, because they've got info in them. You'll see regular people you would never think they'll be doing anything. You go in their car now, all these secret compartments, they've got like drugs and all this other stuff. That's the same thing.
That's cars, fam. Lorry, like we get deemed.
No, but
different.
they got lorries in there as well, though.
No. What I'm saying, if they're stopping car, we as a license holder for vehicles carrying people, bro, they have
bus drivers aren't transporters of goods.
It's the same thing. Our license is the same thing as like similar to that. So the checks that they get is the same checks we get.
No, but
I'm saying Vosa.
You're misunderstanding. What I'm trying to say are the customs checks that are done on these vehicles.
But I'm saying the custom checks. Where as a bus driver, I'm not taking a bus over there. So if I'm taking a van or a lorry, fam, it's the same rules. Like Vosa is the people that check lorries and buses. They're the ones that know. So like because man get taught this regular in classes and on the buses, fam. Bro, they check like if you see the checks that they do,
I know the checks they do. I used to work in customs.
No, that's what I'm saying. So now, but obviously back then it's different. Now but do you know how strict they are on checks and stuff and like going under vehicles? But I've had the checks done on a bus on London Bridge, fam. Like certain, do you get what I'm saying? Just even within London, they're on us for our license and.
What are they checking buses for though?
Yeah, but if they go for London Bridge, probably check for like bombs and stuff, maybe.
No, they don't check for bombs. They just check our license. This is what I'm saying. It's not even that deep. They don't. If I'm honest, they don't care about bombs until there's an alert or we say, "Yo, there's a bag or there's a bag on the bus." Then that's when they're all over it. They just check us for if we've checked, if we're legit, if the vehicle, the tires, if like the pointers on the thing is correct.
You haven't called your brethren to come and drive the bus.
Yeah, there's bare rules. There's bare things why they want to try and even take man's licenses. So when it comes to foreign vehicles coming over, fam, do you know how strict they're strict even like in London? Like, bruv, they do police checks nearly every other day just on vans. Like, they will let every car go past, but they want every like foreign vehicle, they're on it. Bam, checks, bam. Like, if you go London Bridge like every other morning,
that makes sense.
You'll see it
because they're transporting goods. If it's a van, they can carry a lot of stuff and it's coming from another country. So that makes sense.
But didn't that come from like Bulgaria or somewhere? Did they say? Where did they say it came from?
I can't remember.
So
I haven't read into it fully.
It's got to be Eastern Europe.
When did all these people get in? Is what I thought.
Normally, isn't it? Normally is, or they normally get packed at the border as well, innit? Because it's easier for them to get to France, but harder to get over here.
Yeah. See, Europe is easy to get to. They're coming into UK, bro. At this precise moment as well, where the Brexit thing's happening, fam. It's
you can go through Northern Ireland. There's no hard border there yet. Just drive.
Oh, well, you could go.
You can get there.
You're just giving that information like that.
No, but it's known. But it's known.
I'm joking.
Axe the plug.
That's what they're beefing over now anyway in Brexit.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what they're beefing over.
I don't know, fam.
Northern Ireland border or whatever.
Wait, Brexit's in a couple of days, isn't it?
What is that, fam?
Don't know.
But I don't know what's going on. All I'm hearing is that
one guy was explaining it to me that it just went one ear and then come out the other. Like, I didn't understand that.
Do you know anything about Brexit?
I don't follow it. I don't care.
I gave up on it.
Alright, so basically we're all stuck.
In a nutshell, at a basic level, we're all part of the European Union, innit?
Yeah.
So we're just voting to stay or leave, innit? But we voted to leave.
But wouldn't leaving make it more difficult in terms of like trade?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So why are you doing that then?
Because the people that voted didn't really understand.
Yeah.
No one knows what they voted for, really.
They don't know what they voted for.
No, but and they say like 35-40% of the people that voted for thing are dead, innit?
But dead.
Yeah. No, because there was a lot of old people. Big man thing. You don't feel like when I say things, you don't just think I'm on some big man thing. They said like 30. I don't know. The percentage might even be higher than that, but they said like 35-40% of the people that voted Brexit are dead now because it was a lot of the older generation, fam.
Jesus. Like
within the last 3-4 years that this has been going on. It's been like 3 years, isn't it? 2-3 years.
Yeah.
It's been going on for time. So a lot of them people that voted that. So if it happened today, basically would remain.
But to leave, there are penalties, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
So that's what they're trying to figure out.
Okay, there's penalties. Well then, I don't know. Maybe we'll get better goods from Asia and other places anyway.
It wasn't be expensive though, and then you're gonna get taxed more.
True.
Anyway. Everyone knows the situation, right? So you go looking for, they'll be like, okay, we see you.
We might get good crep again.
Wow, you've got good crep though. What's the issue?
Anyway, you know what? Quick shout out to a Carla. A Kel. Apparently he's out.
Oh, Weston.
Yeah. Weston.
Oh yeah, man.
That'll be a good link up again. He's needed, and you know what? Weston has really held it up since he's gone. You know.
Yeah.
They've really done their thing. You know.
You know, for a long time, I used to think Akel and Angel were the same person.
They're brothers, innit?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And then I realized that
they held it up. So the fact
musical family, innit?
Proper, innit? That's good. So shout him out. Hopefully that's definitely true. I ain't seen full confirmed notice of that, but obviously he's probably keeping low.
So what happened to Fredo then? Is he in jail?
No. That was
no. He's out. Yeah, we spoke about that last week, innit? Now Fredo's, I don't know if you know what, I ain't really seen him on the timeline for the week though. But I don't follow him.
But did he do a show though?
Yeah, he did a show.
But have you seen him after that though?
I haven't seen him after that. I don't follow him like that.
Yeah, I don't follow him.
But I saw a clip that he was performing.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Straight after the whole shenanigan.
It
must be good.
Shout out Fredo, man. Obviously, one more thing before we get into this. It's about to get peak, yada. But obviously, shout out the listening party and all of that. Like, it's been a mad.
Why are you talking like they're dead? What's going on?
Huh?
The way everything just
No,
calmed
because
down.
obviously, they just got into a little situation for the week.
What happened?
Obviously, one member of the team felt like the platform wasn't showing them as much respect as somebody else.
Ah, right, okay.
And basically had the same person, they interviewed the same person basically. And they done a write-up for one person and not them, but they are the people that they do listening party for Link Up. Right. So it's like, yo, we got a podcast over here, obviously. They do their podcast. Sorry, Alex, I can't. Shout out For The Culture. I fuck with For The Culture. So
Why are you saying sorry, Alex? What have I got to do?
No, I don't know.
Go on, carry on.
For The Culture. So For The Culture interviewed Ambush, and another platform interviewed Ambush, but that other platform got Ambush right up from Link Up, whereas in For The Culture never got no write up. But obviously Lippy's just like, yo, but this is like, we work for you, so you should be showing blah blah blah. It got into a whole thing. The maddest thing is, I tweeted in the morning because I agree with how Lippy feels, innit? I actually can see what he's saying. The second half of the messages was a bit wild, innit? So first I tweeted before I heard everything, and I was like, right, you can't even be talking to my man like that. And then I kind of deleted that tweet. You get because if you work for someone or you're underneath someone's platform, you can make a point, but you can't step over the mark, if that makes sense, innit? To the person that you're working for and telling them this and that and blah blah blah. And man,
like, is it an employee thing or is it like a partnership thing?
I wouldn't call it an employee thing, but I get what Smots is saying. There needs to be a bit of professionalism in there.
100%. But overall, I feel like if he had the professionalism, his message would have got across way better.
But showing love doesn't need to always have to be in a write-up form. He could have showed love in a whole different thing. Why does it have to be a write-up? Like,
could have.
Why do I have to... You know what I'm saying? I got bigger plans for you.
I
got bigger plans for you. It's only a write-up. I could have done that easy, but...
I think he was just using that as an example, though. I don't think it's only just that situation.
Just that. He might think he feels like that for something else and whatever. And obviously, like, you're on Link Up's platform anyway, technically. So you're getting that love anyway. Because they've drawn you from there and put you on their platform. Cool. As I said, I do get what Lippy's saying regarding to the message of, yo, you can... show us that kind of same kind of love. And then obviously I just feel like Rashid's comeback was mad.
I think
but the thing is,
he over exaggerated a bit. If it's only for a write-up thing, it has to be more things behind the scene why he's gone mad like that.
No, and that's what we don't know. So
exactly.
You can't just go mad off that write-up. And obviously now whatever's happened, Lippy's not on there. I don't know about Tricky, but they said they're looking for 3 new members.
So I'm guessing that's Lippy, Tricky and Moggs.
No, I don't. Whoa, why you say Marks? I was more thinking Lippy, Tricky, and whoever sent out the Ross Clark voice notes. That's where that's where my mind was going. Like whoever sent out, they must have known who forwarded
but those 3 are quite close though. I think that's why he's.
That's why.
That it does make sense. But I was more thinking Lippy, Tricky.
Yeah,
Tricky,
but I know why you would say that.
Yeah,
because it's like, right, my brother Tricky's not on.
So that might be the 3 that makes sense. Or you know what? There could be 4, and they might just be looking for 3 to come back in.
I think they should just work it out, man. Get the emotions out of it.
Get the emotions out, innit? But I feel like it went. But
you know what it is when it goes viral like that. It's like
but sometimes you just have to swallow the pride in it and just keep it moving because like I get both sides of the story in it. One side's got a business to run. The other side's thinking actually you need to show us love. But I think everyone just needs to be confident in who they are and what.
But you have to understand you're aiming it at the owner of Link Up, but he might not even have too much to do with certain things because he might be thinking of other things. He's not involved in.
The reason I'm saying that is because I watch a listening party. I think it's a really good show.
I think it's a really good show.
It's a really good show, and it would be a shame for something like this to ruin it. Do you know what I mean? Because you've got some good personalities on there.
Yeah,
like Lippy and Tricky are good personalities on there.
I never sat down to watch reviews of albums. I wasn't
never.
That.
I know about it.
And so this thing came along, and I'm thinking, cool. Like this is something new. It's different. Fair enough, you've got personalities on there who kind of bring their own to the table as well. But you just got to show some mutual respect, man, and just.
But I think that's where it went out the window, on Lippy's behalf, because.
But bear in mind, it was a voice note in the group.
The group. So this is where it comes to whoever sent it out. That's why I don't think it was Marks. Like for me, if I'm whoever sent them, you need to get out as well.
It's gonna sound mad because it's come out. Like we might talk crazy in our group chat.
But it will never come out. It stays in our team.
Yeah, but that's what happens though. People will leak these things because it's good for the blogs, isn't it? It sounds like a madness.
But how fucked up it is, it's not like I feel like the person sent it to themselves in another chat, so it doesn't look like it's come from the chat and then gave it directly to UK Gossip, fam.
You know what? Yeah,
that's what they done because UK.
I don't
gossip,
rate it anyway.
UK gossip trademark is right behind the thing.
Absolutely disgusting.
You can't. Yeah, that's
behaviour.
disgusting, fam.
Can't
How
be
do you
doing that.
like
That's
if
the
you're
law,
in
fam.
if you're in a
WhatsApp
team
law.
if you're in a team and you're the owner, whatever, and we're having an argument, and then one of the team members now, you can't trust that person no more, and you don't. Obviously, I don't know if they know who it is.
Yeah, that's
hopefully
that's
they
thing.
do know who it is.
Could be a few people in that group chat.
Listen, a group. If it's more than 7, you have no business being in there, bro. It's too many people in a group chat.
Innit?
Like they're not all for you.
I hear
But
that,
then they're all in. If they're all on listening party, they're
I
all
think
gonna
that's
be
what
in
it
there.
is. It could be all the people from listening party that's involved in it. That's why.
But there's other people as well, maybe like production crew and all that kind of stuff.
You think so?
All in there as well.
But they need to have a
It's group.
separate one.
It's a group thing, innit? Because I know, for example, it may not have come. You know for a fact if it's like a group with, Lippy, Tricky, Mark. Like no one ain't sending that.
Yeah, them. I don't. Them man.
You know what I mean? So it kind of narrows it
But
down.
do you feel like
it's
it's one of the girls?
I don't know, man. Like I don't. No,
One
but
of the
you know
girls
what it
could
is,
have got
yeah?
gassed and be
Everyone-
like, yo.
Listen, everyone has a
Yeah,
best
guy.
friend, innit? That's what people don't realize, innit?
Everyone, yeah. So
Everyone has a best friend. So I might have a secret conversation with you, but I'm also close with some next brother, and I might have tell him that conversation, not for him to go and spread it, but because he's my brother.
he's let you down.
That's kind of like what
he's
happened
let me
with
down.
Crept.
Same thing what happened with
Yeah.
Crep. Like he sent it to a man, one of the man he
You
knows.
just got to be careful who's in your group chat.
So
man.
now this comes down to a group chat convo then. Like, do we have to stop doing voice notes in group chats then, fam?
Oh
And
yeah, I
start
think so.
ringing man, fam.
I think so. I think
If
people,
it's not ringing, man,
Yeah,
for
fam,
real.
I start
Do
ringing man
you
again.
know what though?
What do you
In Lippy's defense though, yeah, maybe he put his opinion in the group chat because he wants to ensure that everyone in the group chat is on the same page, regardless of how the situation was going to be resolved. So as long as he's not having these conversations behind closed doors, then everyone understands the situation, the dynamic. Boom. If everyone feels the same, at least then he's a voice for everyone in that group
But you know
chat.
what? I don't think the problem is him putting it in the voice note. As Steven said, if we're in a group together, like we're in a group, we have our combos. We're gonna have to have a combo.
Yeah.
Like man are working, so we can't really phone each other all the time. So man are gonna have their opinions, put out what they need to put out. But that stays within
the group.
our team.
I agree with that. I'm saying that's the reason why he probably even sent that in a voice note rather than calling, on
100.
link up directly.
Now, but there's some conversations
that you have
call
to
them
have
up
directly.
You have
Like
to
that
call them
convo,
up.
he could have
Yeah,
phoned
yeah.
out Rashid directly and said, boom, listen, this is how man feel about this situation. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Like the whole group don't need to
You
know
don't
about
know
because
she
you're
could have
aiming
been
it.
on some. I don't want to hear that right now. Boom.
So then
No,
you
but
put it in the group.
If he doesn't want to hear it, then there's no point putting it in the group.
Yeah.
Because then what are you doing?
That's even worse.
You get what I'm saying? Like you have to pick up the phone because now that it's come out, it's mad. Because it just looks like he was disrespecting the brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he should have just picked up the phone and said,
he took it
"Yo,
as
this is the
disrespect.
issue." And if they're boys or brothers or partners or whatever, they should be able to have a conversation, innit? Regardless
Absolutely,
of how you feel about the situation. Talk, innit?
Yeah, man.
And
Nah.
disagree that way.
Do you know what? Hopefully they do sort out
Yeah,
their
man.
situation because you
It's
know
a
what?
good show, man.
It's a great
It's
show.
a great
Good
show.
show.
I can't lie. Like a man's locked in regular, and like Lippy does have mad different views from everybody else because his music taste isn't the same as everybody else's. Same like Tricky. Tricky for me, he's probably my favorite because he's just, I don't know, his character is mad. And then you got Margs.
man.
Margs is sick on there as well. Like Margs just does, he says what he says.
nice
doesn't
dynamic.
care. The dynamics is great, and then the women come with their maybe the women's opinions all the time isn't the greatest because like I don't know, they just they're a bit
All I'm
wild.
saying is
But-
that don't let emotions get in the way of money, man.
yeah, no,
Why are you doing that
no,
face?
true. So
Don't let
you know what?
emotions
Why?
get in the way of money, man.
Shout out listening party. Shout out the whole link up. Hopefully you lot sort that out.
Yeah, man. Work it
And
out.
work
Don't
it
let
together.
emotions get in the way of money.
I'm not gonna lie, you lot put out the thing and I applied. So if you don't want them back,
Oh my days, is that what it is?
holla man, you
Yeah,
get me?
there's a couple
I'm
man
ready
that got
to go on there
30
still.
opinions still.
But
Oh my
if not,
God.
like put them back. You get me? So.
Imagine Smokes on there. That would be joke.
Hey, listen.
That'd
Get
be
me,
sick.
if you put me on there, yes, long, you know. Rappers will don't like me, you know.
I say you do your interview now, innit?
Yeah, he did say, a little video of.
No,
why
I
you
sent
should be
a
on
video
there.
already still.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah, a long time, bro. As soon as
Wow.
that come out, I sent it straight away, fam. But I'll do another video for you right now, you get me? So boom, I ain't really got too much to say, you get me? But trust me, it's app, man, innit? Check out the podcast, yeah, the DMD podcast, yeah. You'll know what
Alright, so
time it is
boom.
right there.
So what's
So
the
like, boom.
What's
Yeah,
the
man.
rules? Just quickly before
Yeah.
we you get me. What's the rules of the WhatsApp group? It's like the unwritten rules, like.
All right,
What's
yeah.
said
You
in
know
the
what?
group
That's
stays
a
in the
good.
group.
That's a good question.
What's said in the group stays in the group.
That's it.
Simple.
Straight.
It's like holidays, fam.
Now before that,
So,
yeah,
but you might have a close brethren. You might find something so mad funny that your brethren, might find funny. You might want to share that with him, though.
But you could tell him. You can't. You don't have to share that message.
Yeah,
No, but it might be something you need to hear.
Now, but before that, yeah,
Yeah,
before
go on.
that, you need to vet the people that you are in a group with. You can't just be in a group with random people.
And you know what? That's kind of how the listening party probably is. Like before they actually linked up, it's probably random.
Yeah.
This circle.
Exactly.
They have a group chat because of a common interest, which is the listening party, and that's it.
Like you can't
I don't know what their relationship was like before the listening party.
Exactly. You can't put like for example, I know I can put whatever in our group chat and it stays there.
It stay in there.
Like it ain't going nowhere. I know that because we're family. But in some circles, it's different. You've got different cliques in it, and everyone's got a best friend.
That's true. So then what? So
just no
matter the dynamics of, you got to have a convo when you get into that.
Just because you're in a group chat doesn't mean everyone plays by the same rules.
That's true.
That's the mistake people make, innit? Like, because it's a group chat, it's no, brother. It's UK gossip are making that.
They're making peace for a reason, innit? But I feel like the WhatsApp thing's only starting to properly come out recently. Like, there's been a few more incidents than back in the day.
Nah, people really shouldn't be leaking stuff, man. It's just
that's so
like
wet,
the convo
bro.
needs to stay involved just for a little. Because you know what it is as well. You've put it out there. Cool, we're talking about it now, but after this convo, after this week, no one cares.
But you know what it does as well when you leak something, yeah? If nobody heard this Lippy and Rashid conversation, yeah, they could have probably worked it out.
Swept under the carpet.
But now it's out, and now other people's got opinions. And
exactly.
Right, you're going to let man talk to you and all the pressure of how should man respond to that.
Because Rashid actually responded very grown in the beginning. Like, yo, boom, you know what, I'm just going to let it slide, blah, blah, blah. But then but like you said, a couple hours later, he's probably thinking, man, I've been like, bro, what, man really said that to you? What?
So
no, you're going to have that.
You know how it is, man.
Boss,
like, man, just gassing man up.
And then he's come back and he's just said, you know what? Like, it's long, innit? Like, I thought about it. And sometimes, not even that he's probably spoken to someone. Sometimes you might just sit down.
No, but it's long.
Like, but if someone's disrespected you, you might sit down. Like, you might not have spoken to someone. And deep down within yourself, like, raw, like...
My idiot.
Yeah, like you can't really chat to man.
No, it's true. Like that's your initial thing, you know, because of where we're growing up and how certain things get handled, innit? So
exactly.
That's your immediate kind of reaction. But you can't let people trick you out your position, man. Like,
Facts.
Just
you can't let man rattle you for no reason,
man.
True.
What's your WhatsApp
reason?
It's simple. You don't. It's only people you know.
Yeah.
You mute the group. You don't engage. If I don't know you, why am I in it?
Do you know? Yeah, I got muted groups.
Yeah.
Do you know how much muted groups I got?
All my groups are muted.
Bro, everyone want at man in the group. My DMD group ain't thing, and the Mandem group from the ends. Other than that, everyone else's groups are muted, fam. And even that's
I have to mute all my groups because if I allow all them notifications to come through, my battery's dead in no time. Bro.
That's true.
That's why all my groups are muted.
Alright, boom. So yeah, let's get into the nitty gritties of things now. So how where are we starting with this? How are we doing this? What is the plan?
Okay, right. So
let me get a beverage.
Yeah, man, get a beverage. Everyone pour their drink and that.
I feel like you're gonna upset me right now.
Everyone pour their drink and get ready and.
Before we even get into it, how did you get into this?
So it just naturally happened.
Naturally nosy.
This guy, yeah.
So literally, I've been doing this for about over 3 years now.
One second, the mic, man. Sat on the mic.
Fire.
And I did start to talk about it a little bit, and then I stopped. But literally about 3 years ago, I started seeing both my grandparents who had passed away.